you know, don't feel bad now. It's already done. You know, most folks be like, "Well, shit, you voted Donald Trump." No, I didn't. I told y'all, let's not vote. If you go back and listen to my videos, I wanted to say, "Fuck it, let's vote Harris," but at the same time, mine. I vote Republican shit. I don't know why. I've just been when I came out, I was like, "Yo, first moment I get, I'm voting Republican shit." I don't know why, but when I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know why. Like I just don't. Like I never caught why I went down that rabbit hole. As soon as I got out, like I think I voted Mitt Romney back in the day. I don't even know what the freak I was thinking. I voted Republican and I continued, except when they had Obama. I voted Democrat around that time. I voted Democrat with Obama. But then I think I voted Mitt Romney at one point. No, I voted I voted. I've only been able to vote a in this lifetime, so it doesn't even matter. And then I voted for Trump the first time, and I felt good about it. But my grandmother was like, "You betrayed us," and I was like, "Grandma, it's not. It's what?" And she's like, "You've been voting Republican," and I'm like, and she was like, "We're Democrats," and I'm like, okay, I think I'm a Republican, but that's only because some of my views like they went on that side, like my views in life. So like, and to this day, I'd be like, I'm a Republican. I don't really, and maybe it's just because I like the I like Republican. I like Republic, Knights of the Old Republic. And maybe it's because of that. I like that. I like that shit. I was probably a Jedi in a past life. Jedi Knight of the Old Republic. This ain't got nothing to do with that, by the way. This is all the people coming on that I've come across in life now. They're like, oh, I regret voting for Trump, or I regret this, and I wish I would have voted Kamala, and I wish she would have got in. And I'm like, look, it does not matter. The state where things were like evolving to get to, we're gonna get to this point, regardless of who ended up president. It's all like, yo, who did you want to point blame at the most? You want to point blame at the black woman, or you want to point the blame at this white guy who, and man, you can't. You be like, yo, we're gonna get into it and be like, yo, is this about race or what? Because this is about race, gender, and none of that shit matters right now. You got, I don't want to call him a madman, but you have like a madhouse going on. And I'm not there. I'm not on the hill. I'm not in DC. I'm not anywhere near any government official building where they're doing politics. Like me, I was like, yo, when the government shut down, we should have all shut down. We should have said, well, shit, if y'all gonna shut down, we shut down. We ain't doing shit. Let it look, when y'all open up, we'll open back up. Like it's like I'm an opportunist. So I'd be like, well shit, if the government shut down, maybe we all should just be going on vacation, or maybe this is a holiday. Y'all doing it wrong. Like y'all are reacting to this shit wrong. Like your reaction isn't shit. Let's have some fun then. You know what I mean? I remember like when they did the COVID shutdown, like Atlanta was like the funnest place to be. Like I'm just saying, like I didn't even get to go outside. But from what I heard, like most of my friends that were outside, they was like, "Boy, this shit fun as fuck, bro. All the stores shut down, but people still at work." And I was like, "Wait, how are they still at work if the stores are shut down?" They like, people still got bills. Some people, they deferring their rent and yada yada yada. And I'm like, damn. And then I'm like, I'm staying with some friends at the time, and we're like weighing in the scale whether we should go outside, whether it's like full blown zombie protocol. Like we're thinking when we go outside, it's gonna be zombies walking around. We go outside a couple times, it's like nobody outside. Like everybody, all the cars are in the parking lot. Like nobody, everybody's home. It's a few neighbors out, and they're like, hey, how y'all doing? Is it? Oh, get back, get back. You got COVID. We all joking about the shit. And then you be like, yo, okay, look at modern day. Because to me, COVID was like psychological, biological warfare. Like it wasn't necessarily a real thing, but it was a real thing. Like most people will be like, what are you saying? I'm saying like, okay, the SARS virus is already the SARS virus. It's already a form of, common cold that escalates and becomes pneumonia. And, I think pneumonia is the final stage. I think before that, it becomes the flu. It escalates and becomes the flu. And then the flu becomes pneumonia. And the next thing you know, you're on your deathbed and they're trying to figure out if they can bring you back right now, using modern remedies, which to me, technically, if you have the disease, you might have the cure, but sometimes you don't have the cure because you just throw the disease out there. But when it comes to COVID, to me, it was a fear tactic more, because it's like smallpox is back, but they say a little bit about it, but they don't say too much about it. And it's like some of this shit is like biological warfare to the max. So you would get something and you would tell the people, okay, I really want these people to sit down, because Donald Trump was in while we were in COVID. So we was talking in the house. We was like, yo, these people are probably stealing all kinds of money right now while the government is basically shut down due to COVID. And I think about it like in modern day to be like, yo, they basically used a fear tactic, making people just feel like, yo, you're gonna get sick if you come outside. It's airborne. We come out, we do research, find out it's airborne, it's genetically modified, it's all kind of shit. Then people live through it. We lose some people. You know what I'm saying? My hearts go out to the people that we actually lost, the people that lost people through the COVID thing. I'm sorry about that. Like, I mean, it's not like I did anything, but I am apologizing for anything that I might say offensive, because that's some serious stuff. Like, you got to understand what COVID did, what the COVID pandemic, what the pandemic actually did. The pandemic sped up certain processes like, insanity, or if you want to call it dementia in this lifetime. It sped up certain things like that, like dementia, because you were sitting in the house, you wasn't going out being active. It's something about the human experience. We have to be active. Like, you can sit inside and be reclusive, and you might not go insane, but like genetically 50% of us of each generation are going to face insanity, or see a level of dementia, like a small level or either a big level of dementia. Like, it's based on diet, it's based on the way you live, everything. You might get bumped on the head and they might induce it. You never know. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, with what we live in right now, you got, and I hope y'all are having an amazing day, by the way. And for folks that made it this far, 7 minutes in, you like what I'm talking about, please like the broadcast, possibly share the broadcast. You don't really got to. I'm not begging you guys to do anything. I didn't even beg you to watch. It's like, yo, it's like one day I was like, if I told the truth, or if anybody told the truth, would anybody actually pay them any attention? And it's like, it's a good movie, but either the movie's good or bad. Either the character is a great actor or not. And either you want to watch it or you don't want to watch it. So I thank you for coming to my page, coming to my channel and vibing with me while I talk about my take and my opinion on, the political state of things. Because technically, I was telling people it was going to go like this. Like, I heard through the grapevine, another grapevine, through another grapevine, that this shit was about to be a thunderfuck in 2025. I already knew Donald Trump was gonna be president. I just was like, yo, this nigga's gonna be president. I just got a feeling they gonna let this dude in. And then each time you go back to any of my streams and I'm like, yo, he's a felon, bro. Don't do this. And I'd be like, yo, why y'all can't just say no? Like, don't just vote for any old body, but say no. See, we're not voting, and we're not letting the slate electorals vote until we get a recast of people to be president. And we'll just take that loss and be like, yo, this year we'll just tell the other countries and ambassadors, look, we need time to pick a president. Chill, we got this. And we could have just let Obama get another year real quick. It just been stand in. Okay, just extend it for a sec, or be creative and pick a temporary president that you ain't really got to do shit, but just be a face of America and maybe go talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, we was going to actually pick an actual president and take it seriously. Somebody that wasn't going to sick the army on his own people. Like, I understand, yeah, it is a war on drugs. It's a war on inner terrorism, on the sleeper cells. But it doesn't have to be. Like, for one thing, with this mumbo jumbo, because it's all like, yo, you gotta face it. Like, Trump don't want to take the Jeffrey Epstein, like any other president wouldn't want to take the Jeffrey Epstein. If this was some shit that came out around the time Obama was in the House, man, y'all would have threw that man under the bus, stepped on him, took him out from under the bus, threw him under the dang martyr, stepped on him again, took him out from under the martyr, and then threw him out of the plane, out of the Air Force One at high speeds, and been like, yeah, that's what the fuck you get. You know what I mean? Then y'all need to look at it the same way. Cause I look at it like this, with just because of how it is, Don't feel no way. If you're American and you were born over here, then you should see what I'm about to say to be a fact. When you're black, you're guilty until proven innocent. When you're white, you're innocent until proven guilty. That's just how it is. So right now he's going through he's innocent until proven absolutely guilty. And right now, if there's anybody on the side of the president, they're gonna do their best to cover up any, loose ends, that can harm Donald Trump or help him go to jail quicker or get him out of the chair so they can continue doing whatever they doing on that side. I'm not gonna blame Republican or Democrat. I'm just gonna say we got some corrupt government officials off in here. And it's been like that. It's like, of course you want it to be a good force, but you got corrupt soldiers, you got corrupt freaking politicians, you got corrupt police officers, you got corrupt, congressmen and shit. It's weeded in with the people who are actually doing their job, doing good. If I don't know your name, I just don't know it. It ain't that I don't know it, it's that I haven't paid attention or heard it enough or used it enough to remember it to be like, yo, this person, yo, Donovan Cook or whatever, or this person, or da 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 da. It's mainly like, yo, we about to find. Bro, I bet that was Donald Trump was mad as heck when they was like Donald Trump got caught giving Bill Clinton head or however the hell they said that shit went down, and he like, what? I come in the house like, what the? It's on YouTube, and they're like, Donald Trump gives freaking Bill Gates head, and I'm like, just walk out, walk the fuck back out the house, walk back in, and hope you don't hear shit like that again, cause it's like and I'm sorry, it's not Bill Gates, it's Bill Clinton, and you like, yo, it's kind of low key buyable, cause you be like, yo. Shit, Monica Lewinsky did the same shit to Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton must be a magical character. And then you like, damn, bro, this shit some corrupt shit going on. It's going back to be like, okay, so what is a terrorist? What is a political activist? What is an activist? I mean, like, come on. At this point, if we don't get it, like read the stories of Babylon, read the stories of, Rome, read the stories of Egypt, read the stories of, ancient cities that, rose and fell in, ancient times. And you read what they fell about because they were like being evil towards the people of the nations that were within. And then, they rebelled. And that's basically what we're going through right now. You got a set of people that's basically evil, and it's probably that evil because we can't get our way all the time. You feel like you just can't get your way for nothing. You can't win. So you like, you're evil because I can't win. I can't get this loan, so the government's evil. I can't get 40 acres in a mule, so the government's evil. Like, I don't look at it like that. I look at it like we're in a time where we have a constitution, we have a democracy, we technically have a freedom and a equality that sometimes you could be like, sometimes you'll be like, privilege doesn't exist, only hard work and good luck. Because if you're lucky, you can get the good job and just keep accelerating in life. And that's why I'll be like, hard work and good luck, because you're going to work somewhat hard. Sometimes you don't have to try and you don't realize you're working hard, or your mind's working hard, or your vibes working hard. God is working hard for us all. So when you be like, okay, I just got a good job, okay, I just got a nice girlfriend in my life, and I'm getting married, I just got a raise, I just got a promotion. That's the good life. That's some good stuff going on. If you feel depressed in that, then you might need therapy. When you're going through, I just got fired, and I'm trying to get this new job, but it hasn't really worked out yet, and now, you know I just caught a cold, and I got other things going on. A family member just got sick. Blase, blase. Like, you're just going through the worst of times. I could understand why you get depressed in that situation. But if you can muster up the strength to smile and just love God, then you can understand that it's all right. Like, I just rode a bike downtown, did some door dashes. It was terrible. Rode the bike back. It was the longest ride ever. It's like an hour there and an hour back. It was not a game. But the whole thing was in between me riding there, doing the working, continue to ride the bike, work, ride back and forth, picking up stuff, dropping stuff off, you know, and then riding all the way back. Now you could be like, okay, why? Because that's my only source of transportation. You know what I mean? Technically, it's the only source of actual transportation when I want to get up and go by myself. It's not an e-bike; it's a regular cycling bike. You know what I mean? When I get the money to get an e-bike, I will. That's the type of energy you need to have. When you get the money to change your life, you will, because you will be able to change your life. Don't blow it on drugs. Don't blow it on bitches. Don't blow it on stupid things. Don't blow it on, well, shit, if you want to go skydiving, do that. You know what I'm saying? But the state of things right now, I'm pretty sure that'll be kind of like, it probably ain't even that expensive. You like, they was like trying to say, the White House opened, or the government opened back up, and now they're illegalizing THCA and THCP and what is it, recreational and some medical grade hemp products. Trying to technically, the way they went at it, they attacking the whole hemp industry, even the medicinal. So they saying if your freaking miracle cure, you're gonna have to get it right over the counter and suffer the same side effects as everybody else, the same way they did back in the day. That's tragic. Now look, check me out. I be like, yo, cause somebody said Happy Thanksgiving to me, and I was like, yo, I don't even celebrate Thanksgiving. And then another person was like, well, shit, if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving and celebrate Christmas, then how are you a Christian? Like, first of all, I'm not, and second of all, that doesn't have anything to do with Christianity. And if you do think that it's got something to do with, you have been completely misled. I mean, you got the, maybe it's the fact that y'all go to church on Sunday or whatever through whatever time, and they do some sort of sermon based off of Christmas or based off of Thanksgiving. But if you go to a real church, they're gonna tell you that that shit is paganism to the max. You celebrating a pagan holiday. On top of that, when it comes down to freaking Thanksgiving, you basically being thankful for a slaughter fest. You thankful for somebody getting conquered. You being thankful that the Pilgrims conquered the Indians in whatever way they did. The old story that I heard was they poisoned them. They got them a feast, and then they poisoned them, and the Indians died, and they killed the rest of them by going to war with them and different shit like that. So I be like, I don't want to do it. You basically worshiping a turkey every year. You guys don't realize it. You've been programmed to worship a turkey every year. Programmed to worship a turkey every year. Programmed to worship a turkey every. You a turkey. You are a turkey. I'm sorry. Look, listen. I don't really celebrate it. I really be like, no. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, I might go to a gathering, or I might live. Normally, that day comes and passes like any other. Like, I have a conversation about it, and people will be like, damn, you don't like Thanksgiving? I'm thankful for every day I breathe. But then you ask me, dang, you ain't thankful? Yes, I am. You know, I was thankful yesterday. I was thankful the day before yesterday. I'm gonna be thankful for tomorrow, Lord willingly. I see it, but I'm not gonna be thankful that somebody killed somebody and now they want me to celebrate the shit with them just so they can feel good about themselves. Like, yeah, we won a war. Thankful. We're thankful we were able to make peace with the Pilgrims. I make peace with the Indians. And I think that's what it's really for. It's a celebration because they made peace with the Indians. Peace. Get it? Peace with the Indians. It's just so fun. And then when you get into Christmas, it's all sorts of goodies on that day. I don't even want to get into it. I'm like, yo, they got y'all just. And then Easter after that, there's none of this has anything to do with Jesus, bro. I'd be like, yo, these people came over here, developed a like program people based upon a religious aspect that they wanted, and then started getting y'all to celebrate paganism in the middle of that, and nobody is questioning any of it. Like, we go through, like, I understand 4th of July, I can understand Veterans Day. These are real holidays to me. I can understand all of these holidays where somebody lived and died for America, and we're celebrating that, and we're not mourning, we're celebrating the victory. You feel me? The rest of it is like, bruh, even when it get down to Halloween, I'll be like, yo, shit. One day, we'll realize that these are just tourist traps. These are in the middle of the year. People come over and it's randomly 4th of July and they get to see some shit in America, or they come over and it's randomly Christmas, because Christmas is kind of like all over the world right now. It's like we took that, and I'm pretty sure it's an American holiday, but it's like whatever. And everybody's probably like, I thought he was talking about the political state of things. I am. Is this literally, this is it. Like, this is how distracted we are from the real things. Like, they used freaking the government shut down a marijuana law, the big beautiful bill, all of that shit just to keep people away from what could quite possibly be the most destructive thing to Congress on the Jeffrey Epstein letter. Like just this shit'll be more devastating than Hiroshima if once it gets all the way out. Cause it's like it ain't just on Trump's side. That's why Trump's like, well, shit, investigate the Democratic Party because you're gonna find people on the Democratic Party that were actually involved as well. You like it's so like can we just get on with it? Just expose the man so we can expose everybody else so we can truly reset the government. You know what I'm saying? Everybody really need to just chill out. But I know you want to eat your food. I want to go to somebody's house possibly because I don't want to pay for no food this year. So I want to just go to somebody's house and just eat and be like, I'm thankful. Woo wee, get up. I love y'all and go on with my life, you know? This is crazy. I want to be able to go. I wish I had a performance. I just want to get some money. I'd be like, yeah, I just need some money. I just need money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. I just need some money. Money, 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 money. I need money, 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 money. I do. I need money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. I just like saying money. I need money, 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 money. I need money, 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 money. I need money, 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 money. I need money. I need money. I need money. I need money. I remember somebody was like, yo, you should just go troll people. And I was like, for what? And it was like, if you troll people, you know, they'll watch your shit. And I'm like, will they? And like, yeah. And I'm like, shit, people be trolling me and I don't watch that shit. I watch people that's just minding their business, doing their thing. Don't you wish it was all that simple? Like, it could all be so simple. And then I do realize this. Even with all the algorithm and everything, you know, with all the work I put in on YouTube, you know, and you know, you be like, yo, what is this shit? Like, some days you get 10 views, some days you get 100, some days you get 500. I mean, I know it's a part of it, it's all a part of the plan, but I'd be like, yo, what is it? Like, why, what takes so long for a guy to like be like, okay, what is it? Like, what's the reason it's taking me so long to get like, you know, a partnership? Like, what's really taking so long for me to get a partnership on YouTube or at least sponsorship? I'd be like, damn, ain't nobody reached out to be like, Josie, bro, I really fuck with your music. I'm about to put you on stage, bro. What's up? You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? And of course, I'm gonna say, bet, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the circumstances are right and the stipulations are met. We got dang, we good to go. You know, super good to go. Man. It's like, especially around now. You know, I'd be like, yo, but I really be like, yo, views. So if I was to be like, okay, I go live again today, and in a few minutes and see what really happens, like what I get as far as like fans like watching, so I could be like, okay, bet, bet. All right, so this one has been a 24-minute live. The next one I'm gonna go live, and I'm probably gonna go live for a minute and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm really gonna do it like this. This is my YouTube, and yeah, so it's like that. I think I left my Osmo in the house or either in my cousin's car, and I'm gonna have to just live with that. I'm gonna have to live with that all day. That's just one we gotta live with, ain't it? It'll come back though. Either way, it's getting kind of chilly outside, but my next live is gonna be about relationships, y'all. I'm really just burning time. Like y'all might be like, he just getting quiet and shit. I just think we fucked up as a people, and we're gonna have to stand and live through it as a people. Like, it's my nation. Was riding by earlier today and I looked up and it said America. And I just looked at it and was like, yep, that's where I'm at. Fucking America. Freaking USA. Yep. Yep. Freaking USA. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. You guys stay up, okay? Make sure you check out my website, josiefuller.com. I got some new merchandise for y'all, all right? Stay up.